It was meant to be a year of consolidation. A new king on the throne, a new prince and princess of Wales ready to shape the future of the monarchy. But 2024 had other plans. In a matter of weeks, the House of Windsor was rocked not by scandal, but by something far more universal and unforgiving. A health crisis. In fact, two of them. For the first time in living memory, both the monarch and the future queen were simultaneously facing life-threatening illnesses, bringing the institution to a standstill and testing the family in ways no one could have predicted. This is the story of what Prince William would later call the family's hardest year. The year began with business as usual. King Charles III, at 75, was embodying a slimmed down but active monarchy. But in January, a routine hospital procedure for an enlarged prostate revealed something much more sinister. The palace statement was careful, deliberate. During the king's recent hospital procedure for benign prostate enlargement, a separate issue of concern was noted. Subsequent diagnostic tests have identified a form of cancer. The word cancer sent a shockwave through the nation and the world. This wasn't just a health scare for a man. It was a constitutional crisis in the making. The king, the central pillar of the entire institution, was suddenly vulnerable. All his public duties were postponed. The machine of the monarchy, built on schedule and ceremony, ground to a halt. The world held its breath, waiting for updates on a sovereign who had waited a lifetime for the crown, only to have his reign jeopardized so soon. Just as the news about the king was sinking in, another blow landed. Kensington Palace announced that Catherine, the Princess of Wales, had undergone major abdominal surgery. The statement was clear. She would be out of the public eye until after Easter, and her condition was non-cancerous. But the vacuum of information was immense. In the age of the 24-hour news cycle and social media, a 2-month absence for a global figure like Kate was an eternity. The silence was deafening. Where was Kate? Why was there no footage? No casual sightings? Conspiracy theories exploded online. Then on Mother's Day, the palace released a photograph of Kate with her 3 children. It was meant to quell the rumors. Instead, it poured gasoline on the fire. Major news agencies like Reuters and the AP issued a kill notice, recalling the image globally after determining it had been manipulated. The world wasn't just worried about a princess anymore. It was questioning the very trustworthiness of the palace's communications. The Kate Middleton photo scandal was born, creating a global firestorm that overshadowed everything, including the king's health. Caught in the eye of this perfect storm was Prince William, heir to the throne, father to 3 young children, and now primary supporter to both his ill father and his recovering wife. We saw the pressure firsthand. He abruptly canceled a high-profile appearance, with his office citing a personal matter. The strain was visible on his face. This was no longer about royal duty. This was about family. The turning point came just before Easter. In a raw and unedited video message, a visibly fragile Catherine, the Princess of Wales, sat on a bench and delivered the news herself. She confirmed she was undergoing preventative chemotherapy. It was a masterstroke in reclaiming the narrative, but it was also a heartbreaking human moment. She spoke of reassuring her children, of needing time and privacy. In that moment, the global scandal melted away, replaced by a wave of global empathy. This was the context for William's hardest year comment. He was managing a grieving nation, a fractured family, and his own fears as a husband and son. The slimmed-down monarchy was now dangerously thin. With the king undergoing his own treatment and the Princess of Wales out of action, the core of the institution's public face had been reduced to one man, bearing a weight heavier than any crown. So where does this leave the monarchy? 2024 has been a brutal stress test. It has exposed the fragility of an ancient institution in a modern, hyper-connected world. It has shown that even palaces are not immune to the most human of fears. The drama of the last few years was once about Megxit and tell-all interviews. Now the drama is one of life, death, and resilience.